Universities banned laptops in lecture halls over one study. Then, somebody ran that study again, and the result was gone. You already know the claim. Writing by hand beats typing. It is on every productivity channel, in every study tips video, and in the syllabus of a class somebody made you take. And the reason it spread is that it feels true. Handwriting is slower. Slower feels deeper. Effort feels like learning. So when a study arrived saying exactly that, nobody asked it many questions. It was not telling anyone something they did not already want to believe. That is the condition under which weak findings travel furthest. Here is what actually happened to that study, and it is a better lesson than any note-taking tip, because it changes how you hold every fact you are currently confident about. In 2014, Mueller and Oppenheimer published a paper with a title too good to resist. The pen is mightier than the keyboard. Students watched lectures. Half took notes by hand, half on laptops. Then, everyone was tested. The laptop group did worse on the conceptual questions, the ones about ideas rather than facts. The explanation was clean and satisfying. Typists can keep up, so they transcribe without thinking. Writers cannot keep up, so they are forced to compress and summarize. And that compression is the learning. One study, one mechanism. Enormous reach. In 2019, 3 researchers, Moorhead, Dunlosky, and Rawson, ran it again. Not a loose imitation, a direct replication. Same materials, same conditions, plus extra groups the original never had. Their finding, in their own words, performance did not consistently differ between any groups. They pooled the test results, and the effects favoring handwriting came out small and not statistically significant. Their conclusion was that deciding which method is superior seems premature. Premature. After a decade of people rearranging their lives around it. Now be precise about what that means, because this is where people overcorrect. This is a null result, not a reversal. It does not say typing is better. It does not say handwriting is useless. It says the clean, famous, laptop-banning version of the finding did not hold up when someone checked. That is a smaller claim than the internet wants, and it is the only one the evidence supports. And if you go looking, you will find confident numbers everywhere. 37% of class time off task, 23% better retention, a study of 2,500 students. Those trace back to no study, no journal, no authors at all. So use the method that gets you to think, not the one with the better story. Test it yourself. Take notes your usual way for 1 week, then the other way for 1 week, and check what you actually remember. Your evidence beats a headline. The real lesson is not about pens. It is about the gap between how fast a finding travels and how well it survives being checked. The original was cited thousands of times, reached policy, changed classrooms. The replication is quieter, and you had probably never heard of it until now. That asymmetry is the whole problem. A satisfying mechanism moves faster than a boring correction, every single time, because the correction has no story in it. Nobody shares the sentence, "There turned out to be no difference." So the useful habit is small. When a fact feels too tidy, when it explains a bit too much and flatters you slightly, ask one question. Has anyone run this again? Most of the time, nobody has, and that is not a scandal. It is just how much of what you believe is actually load-bearing. So here is today's one thing. Pick a productivity rule you follow without thinking about it. Just one. Search its name plus the word replication. You will either find it held up, which is genuinely reassuring, or you will find nobody ever checked. Both answers are worth having. If you want more of this, subscribe. Mechanisms, with the limits left in.